Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Saturday, the 2nd of September 2023. In today's Millwall news, being a Saturday, it was a match day and we played early. Wasn't on TV, but it ended a draw, the 5th draw in a row in our visit to Birmingham City, so it wasn't highly unexpected. This is from millwallfc.co.uk. It's a match report. Level at St Andrews. Doing some building work there, I see. Some safe standing, it looks like they're putting behind that goal. Doesn't look that bad. Does it? So Millwall drew 1-1 at Birmingham City in the Sky Bet Championship on Saturday afternoon. Kevin Nisbet's second goal in as many matches gave the Lions a quick lead in the early kickoff. Jay Stansfield's second half goal levelled things up, despite Matija Sarkic saving Scott Hogan's penalty kick deep into first half stoppage time. Gary Rowett made one change to his starting 11 for visit St Andrews. Murray Wallace placed the injured Joe Bryan. There were 3 changes on the substitutes bench, however, as deadline day duo Ryan Longman and Alan Campbell were joined by Casper Nor making his way back from injury. After some spectacular pyrotechnics greeted the players to the field, the first chance of the game went to Birmingham's Juninho Bacuna, but he skewed wide on the half volley. At the other end, meanwhile, the Lions took the lead with their first effort on goal as after Tom Bradshaw fouled just outside the penalty area, Nisbet's free kick was too hot for John Ruddy to handle as it nestled into the back of the net. Jay Stansfield flicked a header wide as the hosts looked to get back into the game, but Millwall almost had 2 as a cheap concession of possession for Cody Drummer saw the ball land at the feet of Nisbet. The Scotsman's attempt on goal went over, however. Bacuna was then presented with a chance inside the area, but wildly glazed over. A set piece from the Blues on 19 minutes found its way into the back post, but Dion Sanderson's free header failed to trouble Matija Sarkic, and although the ball was in the net again moments later, Millwall goals ruled out by a very late offside flag as Ryan Leonard's volley from outside the area went in via Jake Cooper, and Jake was offside. Apparently. Nisbet's shot on the turn was blocked by the Birmingham defence as a half full of chances continued, although the Lions were forced into change just after the half-hour mark as captain Sean Hutchinson had to withdraw through injury. Wes Harding was his replacement. Ivan Sujic got his effort wrong as the half-time whistle closed in. Whilst there was one final chance in stoppage time for Millwall as George Saville crossed, but Harding flicked onto the roof of the net. With just seconds to play, 4 minutes though. We're still in the first half, by the way. The Lions shot themselves in the foot as indecision in the defence led to Sarkic conceding a penalty kick. The stopper redeemed himself, however, as he got down low to tip Scott Hogan's strike wide. Yes, sir. That's Kevin Nisbet's goal there. Doesn't that kit look fantastic? Glorious orange there. Doesn't it look fantastic? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, can't wait to get one. Might have to go to the Lions store to get one because I haven't heard all the horror stories that people have with phonetics. I don't want to expose myself to that, so I might have to wait till they get in the store. 8 minutes into the second half, Birmingham were level as Stansfield's shot travelled across the 6-yard box and found its way past Sarkic. The home side's tails were up following that equaliser, the goal scorer then almost doubling his tally on the hour mark, forcing Sarkic into a strong stop. The first Millwall effort of the restart came with 65 minutes on the clock. Zian Flemming's shot from the edge of the area was blocked behind. A flick on from a long throw by Harding had Ruddy backpedaling to claim. The Saville's effort nestled into the grass with the goalkeeper as the Lions seemed to have stopped the Birmingham barrage. Longman and Campbell both made their Lions debuts with 15 minutes to play as part of a triple substitution, also involving Danny McNamara, but try as both sides might, neither could find a decisive goal and settled for a hard-fought draw. It certainly did feel like that Gary was settling for that draw, so bringing on Danny McNamara to shore up the defence and Campbell as well, to shore things up in the middle. He's not really an attacking player, I don't think. More of a attacker, not an attacking player. We had Romain Esse and the Maka on the bench. They could have been brought on to try and win the game, but a draw's a draw, not a bad result. So here are the teams: Sarkic, Wallace, Hutchinson, Cooper, Nisbet, Billy Mitchell, Bradshaw, Flemming, Norton, Cuffey, Leonard, and Saville. And the substitutes were Longman on for Murray Wallace, the 76th minute. Harding on for Hutchinson, the 32nd minute. That was the injury enforced. McNamara on for Nisbet, the 75th minute. And Campbell on for Norton Cuffey, the 76th minute. And then we have SA did come on for Saville in the 82nd minute. So there you go. The unused subs: Biakovsky, Watmore, Imaku, and Denor. And there's some other information there. 933 Millwall fans there for that one. Interesting. So there you go. That's the match report. Now we've got photos, also from the official website, looking at these this glorious kit that we've got. That's Kevin Nisbet scoring there. Not too bad. There's the celebrations. And there's one of the stewards waiting for a goal. Didn't happen. It was saved. So there you go. And you can see there behind where they're doing the building work there, down at the front. And here we are at the end of the game. So there you go. Now, moving on to some post-match comments from Gary Rowett. This is from southwarknews.co.uk. Gary Rowett not displeased with our draw at Birmingham, but reveals bugbear with Millwall performance. The Lions played out a 1-1 draw with the Blues before the international break. Yeah, we are now on international break. The next game is against Leeds in a couple of weeks. So, Gary Rowett said he was not displeased with Mill's point at Birmingham as he reacted to the 1-1 draw at St Andrews. Kevin Nisbet opened the scoring after 5 minutes, but the Blues equalised through Jake Stansfield in the second half. Lions boss Rowett said, "I hate to use really boring cliches, but I think a game in two halves would have certainly sum up the match. First half, I thought we were very good for the away team. I thought we had a lot of control and pinning them back with our wing backs. Going a goal up was a nice start for us. Nizzy getting another goal from a free kick this time. And we had some good moments, balls in the box and some good territorial advantage without creating necessarily open chances. I think my only bugbear for the team is that half time being in a good position. We spoke about getting on the front foot. We spoke about getting not sitting in. We spoke about making sure we still have the energy to take the game to Birmingham. Obviously, when you play wing backs, you need to work hard to get your wing backs up the pitch. But we did first half, and then we just sort of sat off a little bit. We conceded a very, very poor goal from a lot of throwing in the final third. It's not an area you should end up conceding 10 seconds later. And then after that, I think they pinned us back a little bit without creating lots of big chances. They were the better team for those final bits of action. And that's probably my only real disappointment. I'm not displeased with it. After beating Stoke last week and drawing with Birmingham City, I think you'll take 4 points. I just feel we're at a point at the moment where if we just show a little bit more, then I think there's a great opportunity to say. It's easy for me to say. I'm not diminishing Birmingham at all. I felt there was a real opportunity to take the 3 points after the first half. Maybe at the moment we just didn't quite show that confidence. That's certainly something for us to work on strongly in the international break. Okay. So there you go. Now, moving on to this. See? Sean Hutchinson went off injured. What's that about? Millwall boss provides injury update on captain Sean Hutchinson after his early exit at Birmingham City. Gary Rowett revealed that Sean Hutchinson came off of a calf injury during Millwall's 1-1 draw at Birmingham City on Saturday lunchtime. The Lions skipper came off in the 32nd minute of the game at St Andrews. He just felt his calf, said Rowett.
Disappointing because you could see the solidity with him in there. We had Wes come on, and I've got more than enough confidence that he'll do the job in there. But when you lose your captain at a crucial point in the game, when you're doing well, it's disappointing. It takes a bit out of continuity out of the team and the back three.
Indeed, indeed. Well, we do now have the international break, so there is time for Sean Hutchinson to get better, unless this is a thing that he's chronic and he just has to manage. I don't know, because he has been injured quite a lot, so I don't know if it's that kind of situation or whether it's an actual injury that can be fixed and he can come back after the international break. But yeah, it's not ideal, is it? Not ideal at all. Now, we got this story. It was put up in the morning. So this is from southwarknews.co.uk. Millwall boss News Zian Flemming will light up the English game as he looks forward to midfielder's 50th Lions appearance. The 25-year-old has been a revelation since joining last summer. Gary Rowetts News Zian Flemming will light up the English game as the midfielder prepares to make his 50th Millwall appearance today against Birmingham City, and he did. He was selected, so he did it. So well done, Zion. Not only that, but you were playing in glorious orange of Millwall. Fantastic stuff. The Dutchman was an unknown quantity when he signed for Fortuna Sittard in June 2022, but very quickly proved his worth in the Championship. Flemming, 25, scored 15 goals and registered 3 assists during his debut season and stunned fans with his footwork and ability to score long-range screamers. Rowett told our paper, "I watched a lot of Zion. I felt he was a player who not only had the technical qualities to light up the English game, but also had the physical qualities as well. He's developed those further, and I think he's improved. He's a very, very talented player, and he scores goals off both feet, scores headers, scores long-range efforts, scores goals in and around the penalty box with quick feet, and set passes, set pieces. So all sorts of goals. As a number 10, to score 15 goals in your debut season in the Championship is incredible achievement, but I believe he can achieve a lot more than that. And that's why we signed him. That's why we brought him into the club. And that's why there's been a lot of interest along the way, and rightly so. The fact he's made those appearances is testament to his professionalism, as well as his form, and hopefully he can make a lot of more appearances." After a summer that saw Burnley unsuccessfully pursue Flemming in June, Rowett acknowledged that the midfielder's performances had put him in the shop window. The Lions boss added, "You have to accept that if a player comes in at a young age into the Championship and does very well, of course everybody's ambitious. Every player should be ambitious. Every coach and member of staff should be ambitious as well and want to work at the highest level possible. So you can't then complain if those opportunities come along." Indeed, indeed, indeed. It's validation, isn't it? It's proof of that there's something about you. So there you go. On that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.